Everyone, so now we are going to discuss about AAA server, configure and verify device access control by using authentication authorization by using AAA server. AAA server is nothing but we can say Cisco ICE. In the real environment we are using Cisco ICE, but in our syllabus they did not mention Cisco ICE, so no need to worry about the Cisco ICE. Just we need to understand the concept of AAA and how we can configure in the router or switch. But I will show you how we can configure in the Cisco ICE also. But in our syllabus Cisco ICE is not there. Cisco ICE is having separate paper in the CCNP security. Separate paper, that one. Anyhow, first of all let's discuss some basic theory about AAA. What is AAA and how we can use in our network. We have this same topic in our CCNA level also. Some theory we have there also. So let's start AAA. First of all, we need to remember AAA is nothing but authentication, authorization, accounting. Authentication means password. Simple example is when you put your ATM card in your ATM machine, they are going to ask you the PIN. That is nothing but authentication. That is, they are asking who are you. That is nothing but authentication. Then after that we have authorization. Authorization means what you are authorized for what. Like example, in your account you have $400 and you want to withdraw $1,000. You cannot, because how much you have, you can spend only that much. So authorize, you are authorized to use how much dollar. Same thing in our network, you are authorized to run which command. Because if you are working in an organization, you will see new fresh engineers join, they will not have all the access. They can run only show command. They cannot run the configuration command. They cannot go in the global configuration mode because they are not authorized. How we can do that one? We can do with the help of AAA server. After that we have accounting. Accounting means they are going to keep the record, what we are doing, where we are spending. Like someone came, someone changed some configuration, they are going to keep the record of that one. That is nothing but accounting. So in simple words, just remember AAA stands for authentication, authorization, accounting. Authentication means they will check. First of all, they will verify username, password, PIN. That is nothing but authentication. After that, they are going to check you are authorized to do this or not. Then whatever operation you are performing, they are going to keep the record of that operation. That is known as accounting. Okay. So we need to remember this is a AAA server, and in the real environment, in the enterprise network, we are using AAA server as a Cisco ICE. We are using as a Cisco ICE. If you see, let me show you, this is a Cisco ICE. Cisco ICE stands for Identity Service Engine. This is a Cisco product. This is also licensed version. For 30 days we can download, or 60 days we can extend also. 15 GB or 12 to 15 GB what we can say size of this image. You can register to the Cisco website, directly you can download. It is easily available for everyone, but this is 12 to 15 GB image you need to download, and you should have the good RAM to run this one also. But we don't have in our syllabus, so even if you don't know this, no issue, just remember the theory. If anyone asks you in interview, you can define that one. Then what you can define? You can define AAA server is nothing but ICE, Cisco ICE. ICE is nothing but Identity Service Engine. What we are doing with this one means we are going to perform AAA operation with the help of ICE. And I will show you why we need this one also. So first of all, let's go here. We are saying AAA server use two main protocol. They are using two main protocol. One is Radius protocol, one is TCAC. So these two protocol we are using. Radius stands for Remote Authentication Dial-in User Service. TCAC is nothing but Terminal Access Control System Plus. So these are the two protocol we are using for the AAA server. So radius, it is a open standard. Radius is a open standard, whereas a TACAC is a Cisco proprietary. It will work only in the Cisco device. And the radius, it is using the UDP, and the user port number is 1812.1645 and 1813.1646. It encrypt only password in this one, and it is light in weight and consume less resources when we are using radius protocol. If we are using TACAC protocol, then it is going to consume lot of resources, and it is Cisco proprietary. It is using the TCP port number 49. It encrypt the entire communication. It is what we can say, it will take lot of resources when we are going to use the TACAC server. This is a basic lab before we done in our CCNA level. Now we are going to see the what we can say with GNS3. So for GNS3, if you see, I have one topology. I am using the R1 and switch, and we are using one more switch to connect this one. This is a manageable switch. This is a manageable switch. This is a manageable router. This is an unmanageable switch. And here I am using the NAT cloud. So when we connect the Cisco ICE, we are imagining this is a Cisco ICE, and when it is connected with the switch, and when you type the Cisco ICE IP address, you will get the login window like this. And we need to keep the username and password whatever we set up. This is all separate process to set up the Cisco ICE. We don't have in our syllabus. That's why I'm not showing how to set up. I already set up and I keep ready. You need to install in the VMware workstation if you want to set up this one. Example, I install here this Cisco ICE 2.4.0, 357 or 2.7. So we can run this one in the VMware workstation for lab purpose. In the real, we can have virtual or physical device also. So when we log in, we will have the window like this, and here we can register all our routers and switches, and we can create the group, we can create the user, and we can give the permission, whatever permission we want to give. So if you see here, let me show you. This is a different window. Maybe you are having confusion why we need this Cisco ICE. So if you see, this is a topology. Okay, this is a topology, and if you see here in this scenario, what we are doing here, I am having one router here and one switch here. Imagine you have 200 router and 300 switch. Okay, you have 200 router, 300 switch, and maybe 20 engineers are working in your organization, 20 IT team, 20 IT engineer, support engineer or admin. IT guys are 20 IT guys, they are working. So what you need to do, you need to go and create the login detail. Like we are creating the username ABC, password ABC for user 1, maybe for user 2 XYZ, whatever the username we can create. So if you are having 20 IT guys, you need to create the 20 username in 200 routers and in the 300 switch. And whenever they are leaving the organization, you need to go again delete that user from the routers, all the 200 routers and all 300 switch. So this operation remains same. Whenever new guy join in your company as a IT support or network engineer, you need to log in all the routers one by one and delete the old user, create the new user. To overcome these types of issue, what we will do, we will create the user in the centralized location. In the Cisco ICE, only we need to configure. What we need to configure? First time, example, you have 200 device, that is router and 300 switch. So what you need to do, first time you need to add this device in the Cisco ICE. And also you need to configure in this device saying that we have the Cisco ICE for authentication purpose. Please send this all the information to Cisco ICE. So we need to configure one time in both the side. Here we need to configure saying that I have the router R1. This is the IP of the router and this is the switch and this is the IP of the switch. We need to define here in the Cisco ICE. Same thing here we need to define saying that this is my Cisco ICE and this is my Cisco ICE, we need to define. So let's see configuration. If you see configuration, let me show you. If you see here what I am saying here, this is our topology, and in this one First of all, in the router I will do configuration. What configuration I am doing? Or let me show you, because I will copy paste this one only. Just now I copy paste already, but anyhow I will show you what is this configuration. This is the configuration for R1. This is basic. Till here we already know. Like generally whatever IP we are using, we are assigning the IP. Just I change the host name. I give the enable config, give the host name and assign the IP address. Whatever IP address Cisco IS is using, in that range I assign. Okay, and then we write no share. So this is a basic configuration, just assigning the IP address to that particular interface. The real configuration is here. This is a Cisco IS AAA configuration. With this command AAA new model, we are going to enable the AAA, and then we are going to say we are using the TechAC server, and TechAC server, that is the TechAC protocol we are using. We are saying here to router, our TechAC server is this IP. This is a Cisco IS IP, and we are saying key we are using test123. This key should be same in the Cisco IS and also in the router. So in the router, what we are doing, we are first enabling the AAA, then we are saying to our router, our AAA server, that is TechAC server, is this Cisco IS IP, and this is a key we are using. Then we are saying authentication. Whenever anyone is trying to log in, by default this number, I am saying default group, any group whatever they are login, they are trying to access our network, first look the TechAC server. If TechAC server is not available, then look the local user. And after that we are saying if anyone is going to the enable mode, same thing, look the TechAC server and enable them. And if anyone is going to execution mode, check the TechAC. If it is not available, look the local, and the privilege like privilege 0, 1, 15, whatever operation they want to perform, check first from the TechAC. If it is available, okay. If TechAC server is not available, imagine you have AAA server, that is a Cisco IS. If Cisco IS is down, then how? If Cisco IS is down, then they will check the local user. First they will check the Cisco IS. If Cisco IS is up, they will not check the local database. And then after that we are saying enable the configuration command, and we are enabling the LAN VTY4. Here we are authorized. Okay, authorization. Then we are saying that here also what we can say, login by 015, the 15 command we are giving, and we are allowing them to access the device. Same configuration we have for the switch also. Here also what we are doing, we are assigning the, what I can say, IP to the VLAN. We can use any VLAN. In this scenario I am giving to VLAN 1, this IP I assigned in the switch. Then here again I am enabling the, what I can say, I am enabling the AAA server. Then I am saying the TechAC we are using, and this is the IP address of our server, that is a IS IP we are giving, and this is the key we are using. Same thing we are saying authentication, use this default. If it is not work, then local. If default is not there, then authorization, and we are putting the same for telnet also. We are giving this this detail. If anyone want to telnet, check this all detail and then allow them. We are saying that one. And whatever they want to perform operation, check with the TechAC. So TechAC is nothing but our Cisco IS. So this configuration we have, and after that what we have, this is our Cisco IS. So in Cisco IS, first we will go in the administration, then identity, then group, and here we are going to create the group. We are creating the group name as admin group, and then we have one more group we will create as a support group, and then we will go to the user. How we will go? Admin, identity management, then identity, then user, and click new user, give the username, give the password, whatever you want, and add the group where you want to add this user in that group, and press save. After that again we will create one more user. We are having one user as a here admin 1, he is having admin 1, and another one is a support 1, and give password whatever we want to give and submit. And then what we need to allow, we need to add the device also. So example, if I want to add the device, I will go in admin, administration, network resources, network device, I need to add whatever device. Example R1, give the IP of that one, give the subnet mask, and whatever key we use here. If you remember test, we use what key? This one, test 123. So we will use that one, test 123. And we will add the switch also. Same thing, we will add the switch. We add the switch and the user, and after that we are enabling this in the what we can say, device administration by default is disabled, so we will enable that one. And after that, whatever commands we want to permit for which user. Example, I go here, I will say permit all. First I selected one as a permit all. What I am doing here? Permit any command that is not listed below. So whatever command is not listed, permit that. So I will not select any command, so it will, by default it will select all the commands. So I am giving the name as a permit all. And same thing, permit show command. So I am selecting here show command, exit and show command. So this command I created already, this one. Then we are going to assign that for particular user. Which user we need to assign. Example, support user can do only that one, or the other user can do that one. So for that purpose, I will show you. I created this user. How we go? This is the administration. Then here identity management. Then here identity. Then we have user. If we want to check the group, we have the group also here. By default, we have so many. We create new. And if you want to check the device, resource, network resources, and the device, here I add. If you want to add one more, click add, and then give the device name, IP address, and the model number, and which protocol we are using, TechAC, and then give the password, whatever password we want to give, and the save. So this way we can add if we want to add more devices. Okay, and then after that we can give the permission. So I set up already, because this is not in our syllabus, so I already set up. Even if you don't know anything about this, no need to worry, because it is not in our syllabus about the Cisco eyes. Just to have you about just to have the idea, I am showing you this one. So even if you are feeling difficulty here, no need to worry. I already configured, just we are going to test. So this configuration I paste just now. This configuration we can paste like copy from here to here. I already explained this configuration. Just copy this one and put in the R1. This is for the R1. So we will go in the R1. Just now I paste this configuration, if you see. But anyhow, if you like, I can paste this, or I can restart the router and I can paste. So let me close and open. Maybe I will switch off this router and switch off this switch, and then again switch on this router, switch on this switch. So all configuration will be erased. It will be like a brand new. Then we are going to paste that configuration. Okay. So in real scenario also, we will keep these types of configuration always ready. Only we will change some IP. This remains same. If you have 200 router, just you will change this IP and this remains same. This all configuration you will copy paste. Only this IP is going to change from here, 210, 211, 220. This all configuration will remain same in the 200 router. Okay. In real scenario, we are doing same thing. Just we will copy and paste. Okay. Just you need to keep that file. Only change the device IP. So this R1 is ready. Now I will paste. If you see, I paste the configuration. Everything is good, working perfectly. No issue, nothing. After that, I will copy the configuration for the switch also. Let me copy from here to here. This is a switch configuration. And now I will go to the switch. Let me go to switch. This is a switch. And switch is also not having any configuration. If you want, I will show you, show IP interface brief. We don't have any configuration here. I will paste now. If I paste, no error, nothing, everything is good here. Okay, everything is good here. Now I want to access. Okay, this is a Cisco eyes. It is connected to my machine, my computer. I taken how I integrate this one. I taken the NAT cloud from here. I change the icon. Okay, this NAT cloud. So NAT cloud is having the 65. If you want, I will show you what is my NAT cloud. If we go here in the edit and virtual network adapter, we can see what is the IP for our NAT cloud. Our NAT cloud is having, for in my case, it is 65 dot something. If you see, this is the 192.168.65.0. But in your case, maybe that is different. So no need to worry, whatever IP you have. And this is a Cisco eyes is running here. So Cisco eyes is connected here. Now I want to telnet. Okay. So I will use putty. Imagine I am a one user. I am one user. I want to access. I want to access this router. So router IP is 192.168.65.210. So I will write 210, and I am doing telnet. Telnet port number is 23. I will press OK. When I press OK, we will have here username. So username, what we keep for the, if you see user, let me show you user. We have two user in this one. If we go for the user, let me go here, identity, and if you see user is admin1, support1. So let me log in with as a support1. So I will write support1. This is a username. Password I keep capital A small b c @12345. So now I log in. Okay, now I log in with this login detail, but I don't have more access. I can run show commands. Okay, I can run show commands, but example, if I want to do configuration, I will write enable, see, command authorization fail. If I write config t, command authorization fail, because I did not give the full access to which guy? This guy. Let me show you where. This guy, support guy. You can edit. If you click this one and click edit, you will see what I put here. This is a support guy. I put enable. This is a password what we set, and we add to the support group. Okay, and for the support group we give only show command. If we go for the group, we give only the permission for the show command for the support group. Where is support group? Here, this is a support group. So this support group, we don't give all the commands here. Only we have some commands here. Means show command he can do. Whereas if we have one more group, that is our admin group, we give full permission to admin group. That's why we can access. So example, here I cannot do anything, right? But let me log in with other things. What I will do, let me duplicate this section. I will write duplicate session, and now I will log in with admin1. Okay, and let me put password. I did not remember the password. This is a password, dx, like this. I will paste and I will press enter. So now I am in the login. Same router I log in, but different user, admin. And now if I do configuration, I can go, because this user is allowed. Okay, this user is allowed to go in the global configuration mode. He can run the show command also, and also he can do the configuration also for the same device. Which user? Other user. So this way we can do the authentication, authorization. Authentication first, username and password. Then authorization means what he can do. This guy can go in the global configuration. For the same device, this guy is an admin guy. Admin is having all access. This is support guy. He is not having the all access. If you see, command authorization fail. So this way we can restrict the user also by using the Cisco ICE. So just remember, Cisco ICE is used for AAA server purpose. If you see, it look like this. There is lot of option here. This is a very big subject, Cisco ICE also. It is not simple thing. It is having so many things in this one. We have context here, like endpoints, users, network device, application. Here we can create the policy for the user also, like what we can say, servicing policy, different policy, different, so many things we have. But now we are only focusing on the AAA server. But if we do the CCNP security, we have so many things here. Okay, so now what we are saying, our theory, AAA server. What is AAA server means? Authentication, authorization, accounting. And what we done with this one, like in 200 switch, you will create 200 time username and password. Instead of that one, we will create in the what we can say, in this one, Cisco ICE. Example, let me check if I can again go here in the administrations, network device. We have the identity and the user. This user, if I see here, this is a user, just password I give, I put in the admin group. Okay, now let me create one more user. So we can create a user like this. Example, I will give ABC. Okay, this is a ABC user, and this is the internal. We don't have active directory. If we have active directory, we can integrate them. Here I will say generate. He will give me some password. I will copy and paste this one and I will apply. So this password will come here. I will paste this password to here. Okay, and here we can go and select the group. We will add to admin group. Okay, and I will submit. We have so many options, but I done this one. Now let's see we can access or not. Example, what I will do, I will create one more session, new session, or duplicate. Let me do duplicate session here, and then ABC, right? ABC, and the password I think I copy, but anyhow let me copy from here, this one, and here I will paste and I log in. And if I say show command, I can run, show version I can run, and then if I want to go in the global configuration mode, I can go. How I can go? Because I add this user in which group. If you see ABC, just now I create ABC. If you see, I add this user in the admin group. If I remove from him, example, if I remove this group, okay, I will add this user to support group. Support group is having the only show command, so I will save this. And now I will where I am, let me take my, which one, this putty, where is my putty? This one I think, right? Let me create the session again. Maybe that session is closed. I will duplicate, and now here ABC, and password is the same what I yeah. Now I cannot go in the global because I changed that one. Okay, I changed this user. What I want to show you here, this is the user just now I created. When I add this user in the support group, he is having only show command permission. When I add this user in the admin group, he can do the configuration also. So imagine if you have 300 routers, maybe 500 switches, no need to go to each and every router. Just you go here and create the user. Go here, where go in the administration, and then identity management, then identity, then click user, and create how many user you want. If anyone join in your organization as a network engineer, just click and put the detail. If you have Active Directory, integrate with the Active Directory. If you don't have, just assign the password whatever you want and add in that group. That's all. And if he leave the organization, no need to go for 200, 500 routers. Just select and delete this user from here. He cannot access. Okay, so this is a solution. Before, what we are doing in the traditional way, go or take the SSH of each and every device or telnet of each and every device, delete the user, add the user, delete the user, add the user. If you have new engineer, go to 200 switches, add the new engineer, new user to that switch, and delete the old engineer who leave your organization. But here no need, just one time you will do in the Cisco eyes. Okay, so this is our Cisco eyes. If you see in our syllabus what they mention, authentication and authorization by using AAA. So we done this both, authentication, authorization. We learn configuration, and also we verify we can access or not. Okay, so just focus in this one. We have two protocol, radius protocol, TACAC protocol, and this is our port number, and this is Cisco proprietary, and this is this TACAC is the Cisco, and this is a open standard radius. So some theory you need to remember, because in interview they are asking this question. And this is the basic lab. If you want to do, you can just copy paste. This is a R1 configuration. Same thing here, but in the real scenario, we will not copy paste this configuration. This is only for the lab purpose. In the real scenario, we will do this configuration. In the real scenario, we are going to do this one. This is for the lab purpose only. This one, this box, small box. If you want to do in the packet tracer, we can do in the packet tracer. And also there is an application, a small application, like radius plus, like that you can download from the internet, and you can do this lab. If you don't have the good RAM, and if you don't want to use the Cisco eyes, there is one application, radius something, radius AAA, like this. We have radius AAA or radius app, something like that. Later I will share also if you need. So that with that app also we can do instead of using the Cisco eyes. Okay, So with this one we finish the AAA.